Boys and girls, let me just take my cigarettes out before there's a health warning on YouTube. What we're looking at here, this behemoth here, this is an expressor. This creates the vacuum in your train brakes for if you have a vacuum consist. Now, let me show you the other side. You see here, this is weights. I'm chasing weight at the moment because I want to build. I'm busy building a loco for myself. I'll get to that just now. And a while ago, I actually bought some of this stuff. I actually forgot about it. This is Tamiya's wires and stuff for when you build cars. There's braided hose. There's the thicker one. And this is very nice stuff because it shapes nicely. You can see there's the thick one. There's the thinner ones. Here's the braided hose. So it actually makes a very, very nice model. Look, I've had little things on wagons that I haven't used that I keep in little bags. And I used a lot of it here because this is all thumb sucking. I know more or less what it looks like. There's a lot of stuff not here. But I can't go too crazy because you barely see this in the end in any case. Now, to get back to the loco, I'm going to go show you what it looks like in the loco. Man, I had an old chassis, previous generation, without the funky steps. And, you know, it was a middle-of-the-road type of print. But, you know, I paid for it, so to chuck it away wasn't going to make sense. Then I did a body. Let me just put it in here so you can see what this is like. This is also gets glued into the body itself, and that's actually my rear body mount onto the chassis. I drill holes, you won't believe where, there and there. I drill holes and just self-taper it into the chassis. Now, okay, I'm going to go back, get back to the chassis. Also, I had the old chassis. It didn't have the nice new steps. You know, there's a couple of marks on it. You can see, yeah, that there. I'm seriously contemplating actually sanding that off and cladding it with a strip. That'll also my laser cut. I've got very thin material here. I'll just sand it down. But this bit here wasn't on all of them. But this is a 600, so I put it on. Here in the front, you will see underneath there, you see in there, looks like wires. That's actually the loom. I did it with the same Tamiya stuff. You see how bad this looks. I'll sort that out. That is actually the loom for the traction motors. So yeah, I had a bit of both. I had the old chassis, old tank, but I had a new body, and I want to model this one like about 2-3 years after they were resprayed in the spoornet color. So I'm going to weather it. I was going to keep it shiny, but hell, boys, I don't work like that, eh? I love a train that's weathered. So I might make a video to show you how I do it, if I figure out a way how to put these things together. But that's the basics. Now, what I said to the Oaks, do not ask me for a train exactly like this one. I built them with the expressors, but not as detailed as that. There's a previous video back, if you want to look back what they look like, because this takes a lot of time. I've worked 2 days on that thing, just the expressor. And the plumbing on this chassis took me over a week. Now, to do that commercially, and what I charge for them is just stupid. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Now, just to show you, I'm also going to put the fans on there. Not that you're going to really see it, but I've got them and I'm not going to use them. They're lying in. This was USA Trains items. That goes on top there now. And then on top here, I do the radiators. This one gets a clear grit here. You can actually see the radiators in there. And there's a bunch of pipes running through here. I will do all that. Now, this is the problem. All that work and detail. There's still grits coming in here. And that's all you're going to see. However, I am going to put, like I did with Marnie's one, put the 2 lights here that shines in there. And then it does make for a nice picture when you can see the detail there. All right, I'll just weather it a bit, wash it tomorrow. I just want to let the paint dry because I haven't done that yet. And that's basically my story, dudes. I think the body's very good. The body is a new generation body, but the chassis was one that I had. So, and a new bogie side frames as well. I'm going to chuck a little bit of detail at it. And I've got new vacuum hoses for the front. The 36600, walk with me, had a vacuum hose that was actually a 1-piece. Now this we did for the 35 class, but it'll work here, man. I've tried it on there. It actually looks very nice. Okay, now that's the story, guys. And there we have it. Oh yes, just for giggles and stuff. Next to it is a USA Trains SD70 in 1 and 29 scale. Now remember, this is a much smaller loco, the Class 34, than the SD70, but it's a bigger scale. So this is 124, that's 129. And you can see in the difference in length is about that much, not much. It's actually very close. I think the 34 is 800 and that's 760 or something. So about 30 mil or so. Because look, there's still stuff coming on the back here. Yeah. So nice, that's that. You can see from the front here as well. Now, in real life, this thing is about half a story higher than this. But in 24, it's more or less the same height. Okay, check how naked it still looks without all that stuff. And this one, I've also decided I'm going to do the railing on the side. They did that from 2009. And it's a bit of a mission to build, but I want to do some, you know, make an effort with this one. Because it's going to stay with me. I do. I'm happy, bubbling on. We speak later. Goed, julle oukies. Tot ziens.